we just couldn't wait to play.
Go to Stephanie in the first row on your right, Anthony.
On the list of coolest moments of your life, where does being on the field for the ninth inning while the entire stadium chants your name and you're about to win a World Series game rank?
Yeah, number one. Definitely number one.
Even ahead of hitting the home run or the grand slam?
Yeah, probably.
Go to Ron, then John.
With everything today and the home run and the chanting, do you think back at all about 15 years ago? You're standing there at the parade watching them? No.
Not yet. Hopefully, when we win the World Series and I'm with family, we could all reflect on everything. But it was just a big game. We just wanted to go 1-0 today and win today and see where it took us. And
how did you shake off the early home run by Freeman and just not get too down over that?
No, I mean, we're just going to play our game. We feel like if we do that and we play the way we know we're capable of playing, they're obviously a good team and they can do what they do and whatever they want to do. But like I said, we just have so much confidence in us that if we play that way, we feel like we'll win.
Go to John in the second row on your right.
All your old minor league affiliates were having a lot of fun on Twitter with pictures of you and Austin from back in the day. How fun is it to share that with him, both the regular stuff all year and also on a night like tonight?
Yeah, I mean, our friendship, it's not really a friendship anymore. It's more of a brotherhood, and we've been through it all together, the highest of the highs and at some points the lowest lows. He's my first call, my last call, and I mean, like I said, it's more than a friendship. It's a brotherhood, and I know he has my back through thick and thin. And like you said, to have a moment like that, for him to have a moment like that, is special. But to do it together, you can't trade it for anything.
Go to Chris in the second row on your left.
How many times have you envisioned having a night like this growing up?
Probably every night. Yeah.
What is it also surreal to have, after the game you're interviewed by Derek Jeter, obviously you looked up to him. Just is it surreal to have that happen to you, just dreaming about having a night like this as well?
Yeah, it is pretty crazy to think about, and it's my dream, but it was all my friends' dreams, all my cousins' dreams, probably my sister's dream too, but winning the World Series was first and foremost by far. Nothing else compares, so still got a lot more work to do.
Gary right there.
During that interview with Jeter, it looked like David Ortiz tried to give you something. What'd you do with that shirt?
It's yet to be determined what I'll probably do, but I got it in my locker.
Gotcha, thanks.
I can't wear it. It's got him and Red Sox stuff on it. So.
Fair enough.
We'll go to Dave right behind you, Gary.
Anthony, before your night got a lot better, the first time out there, you seemed like you were pretty frustrated with yourself for not scoring on Austin's hit. To go from that frustration to what you did, like how down were you feeling at that point before you turned it all around?
Yeah, I mean, that's completely on me. It's not a hard read when we practice, one that little leaguers make, but Doogie picked me right back up. I mean, I was frustrated with myself because I feel like I got to do better, but I was confident in Doogie that he was going to pick me up. Doogie, Glaber, anyone that was hitting after, and I feel like having that feeling and knowing that, you obviously, everyone holds themselves accountable and to a really high standard, but just having the feeling that regardless of what happens, your teammate's going to pick you up, it just helps you play.
And that's gone before you step to the plate again, the next inning, right?
Yeah.
You got it.
Up front of your right, Brian.
Anthony, you understand what this team's up against right now. What gave you confidence coming into today that you could have a night like tonight?
The guys, we've been through so much the whole year. We're not going to go down easy at all.
And then just for you personally, what do you think a night like tonight means?
No, I mean, I'm just trying to do my best and help the team win. And the mindset, the approach, the preparation never changed regardless of any of the results. And I think that's what helps any player help the team win when you have confidence in yourself and in the guys around you, and you feel like the guys around you have confidence in you. I feel like you could do anything.
We'll stay there with Eric.
Anthony, were you looking slider?
No, I was looking fastball, but I saw him the night before and had a pretty good idea where I wanted the pitchers to start.
the left center aisle.
Anthony, how did the mood change in the dugout and in the stadium after your grand slam?
No, I mean, we were confident in the dugout the whole game, even after the first inning, after we went down a couple runs. But we just want to, I mean, it's my first playoffs, but these have been probably the craziest games we've ever been a part of. So it's just foot on the gas always.
Far back on your right, Jorge.
Anthony, how many friends and family members do you think you had in the crowd?
As many as they let us. My mom does all the tickets, so I don't even know really who got what, but I know she was grinding for as many as she could get.
Go to Barry in the third row on your right, and then Greg.
Anthony, can you trace your family's Yankee fandom? How far back does it go?
I mean, from I think I've probably told the story maybe a couple of times, but my grandfather really, it's more than, the Yankees are more than just a team or an organization for him, because his grandfather fought in World War II when he was little, and by the time he got back, his mom basically told him, like, this is your dad. He didn't know him, didn't recognize him, didn't anything. And the way he says it, the way he got to know and get to know his father was he sat on his lap every single night and they listened to the Yankees together. So for him, it's more than sports.
All right, Anthony, congratulations. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Austin is in the hallway, so he'll be joining us in a second. Congrats, Austin. Congratulations. All right, Austin, congrats on the big night. Who's got the first question? We'll start with Dave in the third row on your left, Austin.
Austin, what was it like when Anthony hit the grand slam, just the lift for the whole building, just everything for you guys? What was that feeling like?
Yeah, that was sick. When he hit that ball, like, I knew it was hard off the bat. We were gonna score some runs and went over the wall. I was like, oh my god, that felt like a little bit like when Judgy hit the grand slam off the Red Sox earlier in the year. Obviously a bigger stage, but that was pretty cool to watch from on deck circle.
I mean, with all the tension that you guys had coming into this game, knowing what you had to do, did that ease it some, or how did that feel like it took a little weight off? I know it's early in the game, but
yeah, I think so. I think that just getting a lead was important tonight, and he gave us that with that one swing, and that was huge. Allowed us to keep the lead and keep pushing and having aggressive at bats.
I'm going to Gary on the second row here.
Anthony was just talking about how you guys have a brotherhood, more than a friendship, just knowing his background, childhood Yankees fan from the area. What do you think tonight meant to him?
Yeah, I can't even imagine, honestly. Just his whole family, going way back to being Yankee fans, him being at the parade in 2009, growing up a Yankees fan, now being the shortstop, hit a grand slam in the World Series, in a must-win game. I mean, it doesn't sound like get any better than that, honestly, for New York Yankees. So that's pretty cool.
Go to Chris right there.
You guys obviously came up together in the organization. How many times would you say you guys talked about having a night like this whenever you guys made it to the majors together?
Yeah, I think that the cool part about coming up together was that we both had the same goals, coming up here and being able to help contribute to a winning team, and knowing that our goal was to help win a World Series. So I think for the both of us being here in this position, I think that was kind of something that we both felt we could bring to the table, and it's pretty cool to be here.
Second row, you're right, Austin. John?
You guys have kind of all been slumping together a little bit for the last few games. To watch everybody kind of break out of the slump at the same time, how much confidence does that give you as you now continue to try to do what you're trying to do?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like it really just takes one big swing, and I feel like that was Volpe's big swing there, and it just allowed everyone to just take a deep breath and, have fun. And I think also the situation that we were in, I think that we just kind of needed to say screw it and go after it and have fun, because some guys may never come back to the World Series again. So enjoying the game, and I think that allowed us to play a lot looser tonight.
Fourth row on your right, Tim.
On an individual level, Austin, what did it mean to you to get a couple extra base hits after a difficult few weeks?
Yeah, felt great to be able to contribute with the bat, and yeah, it felt great.
Is there anything about yesterday being out of the lineup that you think helped you today, whether it was a physical rest briefly or a mental rest or anything?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Far back on your right, Austin, Steve.
Also what level of confidence does it give you knowing now you have Garrett on the mound for another must-win game?
Yeah, I mean, having the ace on the mound for another must-win game, like you said, if you don't have all the confidence in the world, I don't know what you're going to have. So I think have a lot of confidence in him to be able to go out tomorrow, give us a quality start, and put us in a good position to win the game. But we'll see what happens.
Up front on your right, Austin, Ron.
You mentioned the feeling of just screw it and be loose. Was that one by one, everyone feeling it, some discussions, or just a group mindset?
I kind of felt it after last night, like down 3-0, like why not go out tomorrow, have fun, see what happens.
Did you all say that one to each other, or just?
Not really. I feel like it just kind of was mutual, just a mutual feeling, knowing that this was the last guaranteed day of baseball for the season. Definitely didn't want to take it for granted, and wanted to enjoy the moment.
Left center aisle, 5 rows back.
Austin, the bullpen once again came through. What's been the key to it night after night, but particularly in a critical game like this?
Yeah, they've been great. Like you said, every single game for us, putting us in position to win the game every time this whole postseason. So, for them to be coming out here and guys throwing back-to-back nights, and some guys will throw back-to-back tomorrow. So I think just the fact that they're doing what they're doing, keeping us close in games against a really good lineup. You can't appreciate them any more than we do.
Up front on your right, Austin, Steve.
Congratulations. You talked about being loose and why not just go out. What's it like now to live to play another day?
Yeah, it feels the same. Like, just have fun and see what happens. No one's done what we're trying to accomplish, so I think if you put too much pressure on it at this point, it's just you're gonna fail yourself, and you're not gonna enjoy the journey. So I think seeing what happens and having fun is where we're at.
Standing on your right, Austin.
Your manager talked about how cool it was to have Yankee Stadium explode today, the fans the way they were. What did that feel like on the field and in the dugout?
Yeah, I mean, after Volpe's homer or his grand slam, the place was shaking. I felt like the ground literally shaking. So, these fans, they expect wins, and when you have a big home run like that to kind of spark the team like Volpe did, he got some well-deserved praise there. So that was awesome.
Do a couple last ones. 4 rows back on your right, Tim.
Is there anything with your swing or the way you feel at the plate that clicked or felt good today that you can take into tomorrow and beyond?
Yeah, I just try to slow it down and have fun. Didn't put too much pressure on any pitch, any count, any at bat. So just went up there and tried to have a good swing and really just slow it down.
As much as you're trying to not put pressure on yourself, really, when you do come through like that, does it yet relieve pressure?
Yeah, I mean, last night I feel like all the pressure just kind of went away. For me, at least personally. We were down 3-0, and it was like I feel like the pressure's on them to win the last game. So that gave me just kind of like that release of pressure there. But pressure is something that I welcome. It's good to have pressure, and it means that we're in a good spot, and people are counting on you. So, you know, I enjoy the pressure.
Anything else for Austin? All right, Austin, congratulations. Appreciate your time. Thank you. We'll email out tomorrow's schedule as soon as we have it. Thanks. Everybody get home safe.